1, go. The Mountain West Conference takes center stage here in Sin City. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Of course, I'm talking about the San Diego State Aztecs versus New Mexico Lobos in semifinal conference tournament action. This one taking place at the Thomas & Mack Center, tipping off at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on the CBS Sports Network. In the betting market, Lobos currently 1.5-point favorites. Not surprising, they were the conference regular season champions, while the total sits at 126.5. Alternating wins and losses over their last 5 games, San Diego State has not been very consistent this year. They're coming off a 73-67 victory over Boise State as 4-point favorites on Wednesday. That was seen as one of the more crucial first-round conference games of any tournament in the nation. Definitely off the bubble if they were even on at San Diego State, safely in the field of 68. Trying to advance to the title game for a 5th consecutive year. They've already set the conference record in landing in 4 consecutive conference tournaments. Each team has won on its home floor this year. Last 3 have gone under the total, including last year's title game, a 68-59 victory for New Mexico over San Diego State. Of course, San Diego State is led by junior guard Jamal Franklin, the only player in the country leading his team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. He's a dynamic player. And a couple live betting statistics. 22-1 when leading at the half this year, San Diego State. 34-1 the last 35 in that situation. And if this game gets close in the final 5 minutes, if San Diego State is winning, they are 91-0 in their last 91 games when leading with 5 minutes to go in regulation. 8-2 their last 10 games in New Mexico Lobos. That includes a 59-46 victory over Wyoming as 9-point favorites on Wednesday. The Cowboys were not very good from the second half of the Mountain West Conference portion and then going into the tournament. A lot of injuries. So that victory doesn't impress me very much. And they didn't score in the first 10 minutes and 23 seconds of the second half. But the Lobos still came away with a 13-point win. 4-0 straight up on a neutral floor. 2-2 against the spread in that situation. And 12-4. 10-6 ATS on a neutral floor the last 2+ seasons. Junior guard Kendall Williams, the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year, 14.7 points per game, and the Lobos are 23-7-1 in their last 31 conference games. Really comes down to 2 things here. From what I've been hearing on local radio and kind of walking around the Thomas & Mack, a lot of New Mexico fans are in town this week for the conference tournament. But I've been hearing from San Diego State. I'm from Southern California. I listen to a lot of sports talk radio over the internet, and Jamal Franklin was not too happy about not getting Mountain West Conference Player of the Year honors, as he is one of the better players in the country. I think they get revenge from losing at the pit. Of course, both teams split, winning on their home floor, but revenge from last year's conference tournament as well. I'm going to back San Diego State plus 1.5 against New Mexico on Friday night here in Las Vegas. For any further information on this game or any other on Friday's board, follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com. Cut.